Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Arnold.
And I'm Faulata.
And today we're going to be talking about a very important aspect of our project, which is the costs we incurred while doing the project. So far we have done the toilet and the foundation of our 3-bedroom house. But for this video we'll be talking about the toilet, the foundation, and the walling. So
yes.
Let's dive into the video.
Okay.
So before we start, let me just mention this, that our toilet is not a pit latrine. Although it is back at Shags, we decided to go with the flush toilet because apparently I don't like the smell that comes out of a pit latrine. Regardless of how clean you might keep it, sometimes I just don't like the concept of a pit latrine. So that's why we decided for our home, let's go with the flushing toilet.
Yeah.
As we start this video, I'd like to say that while we started our project, we didn't have anything. So we started by sourcing the basic items such as the wheelbarrows, the spades.
I wanted to say this sometimes, even before we start sharing. I wanted to say sometimes you might be wondering why we are doing this, why we are sharing this information. But ours is just to help someone with this information. Perhaps someone might want to buy land, even if not today, maybe in the near future. And they want to build their own home, build their toilet, but they have no idea. Because for us, we didn't have any idea. We don't have background knowledge about these things. So the reason why we are sharing is just to give someone a guide, so that, you know, at least if you are going to build, you will have a range of something you're supposed to work with rather than just going in blindly, because it may save you a lot, especially on the cost. Am I making sense?
It's true. While we were going to build our 3-bedroom house, but plans changed and we decided to start with the toilet.
Yes.
Because one of the items that will be needed in the construction of our house was maram. And there was no need of buying maram if we will get it after digging the hole of our toilet.
Yes.
So that's why we considered to start with the toilet before proceeding with the main house. At first they thought that building a toilet was just doing the hole, covering it, then that's it.
And then you are telling yourself figures like around 20,000 will just be okay.
Yeah.
Can't go past
20,000 with 10,000 miscellaneous. I thought it would be enough, but where?
You were surprised.
I was shocked, and that's why maybe by creating this video, somebody somewhere won't be shocked as us, because you would have known what is needed. Yes, so you were shocked, and here is the breakdown of how much our toilet costs. And don't be shocked, because it might be, the cost might go high or lower depending on where you're sourcing your materials.
Exactly.
So like I said, first we started with the wheelbarrow. There was a special wheelbarrow I wanted. I didn't want the local ones which are found there at Shags, and so I had to source one from Gikomba. The wheelbarrow was going at 5,500. And I took advantage of being in Gikomba, and I also bought 2 spades.
Yes.
At 500 bob each. I don't know if the price is the same with where you are, but for us that's the rate at which we got the spades. Then we transported the 2 items to Shags at a cost of 800.
Actually, need 3 items: 2 spades and 1 wheelbarrow.
Yeah. At a cost of 800.
Yes.
So those 3 items we incurred 7,300.
Just like that.
Money, we just see money going. The good thing is that we never did everything at once. We were doing them in bits. You get money for wheelbarrow, you go and buy it,
and you just keep it.
Yeah. So the next item we bought during our construction process, we sourced for the bags of cement. I don't know how much cement goes at your place. For us, at our place, it goes for 700, or at that time it was selling at 775. Maybe because of the cost of living, the prices might have gone up. So So for our toilet, we used 20 bags of cement.
Yes.
15 bags were used at the foundation, while the extra 5 bags we used them at walling. The total number of bags, okay, the bags of cement cost us 15,500. The prices are just increasing. It's getting hotter and hotter. Like the other item which we bought,
4 pieces of D12.
yeah, D12, those are metal bars. And D10,
and 10 pieces of D10.
yeah. So those ones were needed for the foundation. I'll show them a clip of how they were doing
going across.
Yeah. So,
what is the difference between the D12 and the D10?
D12 is strong and thicker than D10. There's also D16, which they use in the construction of the storage buildings. So for us, the fundi recommended D12 and D10, and D12, it cost us 5,200 for the 4 pieces, while the D10 it cost us 9,000 for the 10 pieces. So while at home, I was told that 2 spades will not be enough, and so we had to buy another one,
yes,
which was at 600. Then let's continue building up the materials. Then we went for the 12 kg of bending wires. The bending wires were used to, you see, well, they were attaching the metals. There's a wire that is used to connect the metals that are running across. So that is the binding wire. You can choose to either buy the whole binding wire, but for us, it was weighed in a pimo. So we went for the 12 kg bending wire, which was going at 2,400. Then we also bought 2 blades. The blades are used to cut the metal bars, the chumas. Yeah. So we also bought 2 of them. One was going at 120, so 2 are going out for 240. So we also bought
nails.
2 kgs of nails. We used the 4-inch and the 3-inch. Maybe somebody might be asking where the nails are going to be used. You see, while inside the hole, there's a time I was putting the boughs which were running, the wood which were running across. The good thing I have the footage, so I'll just attach it here. So the wood, they were using the nails to lock the woods across each other. So we used the 4-inch nails, the 4-inch and 3-inch, each 2 kg. So the 4-inch were going for 340, and the 3-inch were going for
340 also.
For 340. So like I said before, our toilet is for flushing. So we used bend pipes, 4-inch. I hope I'll attach a photo there to show how it looks. We also bought tangent glue.
So you haven't said you bought 3 bend pipes?
Or 3 bend pipes.
4-inch at 250. So since they were 3, the total cost was 750.
750.
Yes.
Yeah, the bend pipes. I'll attach a photo to show how it looks. So we also bought a tangent glue. That one they used to attach the pipes. You see, when you connect a pipe to a pipe, you don't use the normal glue. There's a special plastic glue. We also used a T-pipe.
The glue was 250.
Oh, the glue. Sorry, the glue was 50 millimeter at 250 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
We also bought a T-pipe, a 4-inch T-pipe at 400.
So you bought 2. Here it says 2 T-pipe.
Oh, 2 T-pipe, because there are 2 toilets and 1 bathroom. So I believe the T-pipe were meant for the 2 toilets. We also used 2 gilly trap. which is also known as a waste pipe. One was going at 300, so the total number of them were
600.
The total cost was 600.
Yes.
We used wood cuttings and offcuts. The reason why I'm saying that the cost might differ, for yours might be higher or lower. For our case, we didn't buy the timber. We had trees from which we only incurred the cost of cutting them down, and actually it's only cutting them down.
Cutting them and then
slicing. Yeah. That's where we are getting the offcuts. The offcuts need the back of the trees. You know, most times when you cut timber from a tree, the back cover normally it's like a waste.
Yeah.
But for us, it was useful since we used them. We also bought hose pipe. The price of the wood cuttings and the offcuts was 3,000. We also used the hose pipe. A hose pipe, it's that colorless pipe which normally connect to fetch water from the tap from one place to another. But it is used to ensure the house is level. Like one side is not higher than the other one. So the hose pipe, we bought it at 1,450. Okay, this currency is Kenya shillings. If you're using a different currency, you can convert it to your currency. So we also bought water. As you know, our place is so dry. Water is scarce. There's no rainfall. Okay, it was the season where we were doing the construction. It was so dry, so we had to buy water. And we bought 3 trips of tuk-tuk at 600. So 3 trips was 1,800. Any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay. So guys, you might be wondering why I'm the one speaking here. Please tell them.
The reason why Arnold is doing a lot of the explaining is because he was the one at the ground. Some of this, or even most of these materials, I also don't know them. I'm also just learning like you. So yeah, that's why.
So guys, I'm the one who was on the ground. But if you're there, you're building a house with your partner, make a point of going to the site once in a while. You're going to learn something new. The way Folata is learning them right now. Okay, let's continue. We also bought sand, 10 tons of sand, which was going at 11,000. And sand is among the things that were expensive. After the sand, we also bought the quarry stones. The quarry stones are the ones which are normally used in the foundation. We bought 550 feet. One quarry stone was going at 44 shillings.
Yes.
So 550 feet was going at 24,200. So we continue. The things are getting hotter and hotter. We also bought ballast, 5 tons of ballast at 10,000. If 5 tons is 10,000, it means that the tip of lorry which carries 20 tons, it's going to be 40,000. I guess ballast is one of the most expensive things.
What have you said?
If 5 tons is equals to 10,000, a lorry carries 20 tons. The tipper lorry carries 20 tons. So which means the ballast that is carried by that tipper is how much?
It's 40.
40.
Itafika 40.
Itafika 40.
Nauliza itafika 40.
Itafika 40.
Itafika 40.
Because 5 tons times how many?
Times 4.
Times 4 ifika 20. 10,000 times 4 is 40,000.
Okay.
Hey, you're making me to doubt myself, man.
You're okay.
Okay, so we continue. Actually, ballast was one of the most expensive things we bought. So there's a very important part of the toilet construction, which is the hole digging. Digging the hole, just the hole where you're going to put the wastes. It costed us 18,700.
And by the way, hole digging was like the first thing that we did. We bought the materials first.
I bought the materials. Then, the amount was enough. We decided to dig the hole.
So I didn't know it would be so expensive just to dig a hole. But when they finished digging it, it was so deep that I even feared getting close to it. So maybe now I understand why it's
expensive.
It's expensive. And apart from that, I think as they were going deeper, the ground, the soil, the
rocks.
Yeah, the rocks. So the deeper it got, the
more difficult it became.
Yeah, it became. So I guess that's why the price
justifies.
So yes, it justifies. It makes sense.
So you can remember there was a point you were almost seeing signs of water. And we were excited. We were very excited.
We actually thought that we were going to get our own water even before we started our project, and it would be, but it would still be a win-win.
It would have changed everything.
Yeah, it would have changed everything, and maybe for our project it would have helped us a lot.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't buy water, because I think here you said there was a part you bought water for 1,800. Just imagine. So if you had your own water, definitely you would have saved on the cost.
And you can imagine that cost of water was only for the toilet. Imagine the whole house, how much you would save if you had your own source of water.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot.
Yes, sure. Yeah, I think that's it.
So the whole digging was 18,700. 18,700. That was quite a lot. And I had thought that maybe we will be needing 20,000 for the whole toilet project. Actually, we were very shocked. We were very shocked. So after the whole digging, there was the labor for the fundi. There was the fundi who came and started directing from where the maram started. He started building, now going up. The fundi also interjoined the metal bars. You can remember the chumas and the slab. So that entire work costed us 12,000. Then we started climbing. After the foundation, we started climbing. Before
even you say that, I wanted to tell people that even for most of these prices you see here, you might think they are high. We actually bargained. We actually did a lot of bargaining. So you can imagine if you got the real prices,
it would have been so high.
Yeah.
If we had the money, maybe you would go to a store. They tell you maybe it's 20,000. You just
pay.
But we were shocked because these amounts were crazy. At the end, you'll come to learn how much I was remaining with in my pocket at the end of this video. So we continue.
Yes.
So we started after the foundation. We stayed for 1 or 2 days to wait for the slab to dry. So something funny happened. At first we were going to do the foundation of the house, but plans changed and we did the toilet. Just the foundation of the toilet.
Yes, and we left it like that.
So the
project stalled. Now we couldn't do the foundation. We went back home to source for funds because whatever we had set for the foundation was now used up in the toilet foundation.
Sure.
So later on, now you came back because I wasn't around at that time.
Yeah, sure.
And you did the house foundation, and then after the house foundation, you had some extra materials that could be useful in helping the toilet go up.
Sure.
So that's when you started the walling. Immediately after the house foundation, there were some extra materials, and you also took advantage of that time so that you wouldn't be charged separately, so that it wouldn't be more expensive, right?
It seems like you have a good understanding of this project more than me.
No.
I just guess I was just mixing up the flow of ideas. So like you said, it was true. We did the foundation of the house, then we did the foundation of our house. Then the leftover quarry stones, we did the
The walling.
The walling of the toilet. So it is funny how we did the construction of the whole toilet. It was not in plan, but I can say that the most important thing, like we said in the previous video, is to start. You don't know how things are going to flow, but when you start, maybe things are going to align. So after the where were we?
After the fundi labor,
you can remember we didn't have to incur an extra cost for the quarry stones. So we just bought additional iron bars for the iron bars for the ring beam.
So you actually added quarry stones because previously they were used in the foundation of the toilet. So you remember for the house you added some extra.
Sure.
Now the remaining extra is what you used in the
walling of the house.
Of the toilet.
The walling of the toilet. So we added 3 pieces of D10. One was going at 900, so the total number of the D10, total cost of D10 was 2700, while that for the 8 we added 2 pieces at 650, so it was 1300. So the total cost for doing the toilet walling was 8000, and now I believe that's all we incurred. The expenses we incurred. So the total amount came to. So
let me tell you something before you go on. I know that maybe you had mentioned it before, but someone may easily forget. You remember, like when you were starting, you said 20 bags of cement. So it was first 15 bags, and then later on you added 5. So these 5 are the ones that were used in the walling.
The walling of the.
So some of these costs were just like added to what was already there before.
Sure. So here we come to the total number.
You said the labor?
Yeah, the labor said which was 8000. What's remaining? There were things which you didn't buy, such as the DPM roll. That is the black paper which is normally kept at the foundation to prevent moisture from going up the wall. So we didn't buy it, and so that's why we're saying that your costs might go high or
slightly lower. You never know.
So how much did we spend?
We also had miscellaneous. So cumulatively, the whole cost was 131,070 shillings. So we had a miscellaneous of 12,000. This miscellaneous includes every other small things, small costs here and there.
There was,
for example.
So sometimes you find that you have left something behind, or you have not bought, so you have to take a border. You rush to the town, you go and buy. So those are some of the costs which are not incurred in the total expenditure which you have mentioned. So now everything complete. So cumulatively, the total cost of the materials, including the labor and everything we've mentioned, is 131,070 shillings. We had miscellaneous, of course, and it amounted to 12,000. Yeah.
So when we do everything in total, it's supposed to amount to 150,000.
Yeah.
It amounted to 150,000. Yes. But here I think there is something that you didn't capture. But the total cost was 150. He knows where.
The maths. The maths, yeah. I'll do it.
But generally, the cost was about 150.
Actually, this is just an approximation.
Yes.
You can't be exact. You can't put the exact as they were, because you might have missed some things. Yeah, so approximately we spent 150,000 up to where the toilet is and the foundation. No, the toilet.
Foundation, toilet, and the ring beam of the toilet.
So that's how much you've spent so far.
And remember, the toilet is not yet complete, so
there's no roofing. There are no doors. There's a lot. There's no plaster. No, actually there's a lot, but. We have started, and I'm sure we're going to get there Yeah, so guys, I don't know, were we con? Did we spend too much unnecessarily, or what do you think?
I'm thinking maybe sometimes when we source labor locally, it's not as expensive as much as you would from the towns.
Yeah, sure.
So obviously the fundis from the locality are way cheaper than the fundis that you come with from
Town.
elsewhere.
Yeah, sure. Not necessarily town. You see even the fundis where you are sourcing, where you're building. If you source the fundis locally, most times they are sleeping. Maybe their houses are just nearby, so they don't incur the cost of accommodation and food. So that's one of the things that might lower the amount of labor. Because if you get a fundi from Nairobi, they will have to incur the cost of accommodation and meals, which in turn increases the amount of labor that they're going to charge. Yes.
Yeah, so what have you learned through all this process?
Well,
up to this level?
Hey, I've just learned that slowly, if you do something slowly in a planned way, eventually you're going to, those small steps will lead to big achievements. So I should not despair the small efforts. Yeah.
Okay.
What have you learned?
I've learned a lot. I've learned about materials. I've learned about sourcing, though most of the time I never used to be at the ground level, or I never used to go and buy those things to do, but I could see them, and it's a lot of work. Construction is not easy. It's not easy. So if you're at the ground and you can do these things for yourself, congratulations, by the way. Secondly, if you cannot be at the ground and you appoint someone to do it for you and they actually do it well for you, like they source the right materials, good quality ones, because sometimes when you're not at the ground, there are some people who will tend to compromise on the quality so that they can save a few of your coins. But if you can get someone who can do it well for you, genuinely, that you're just lucky. Yes. And you should do something good for them as well. Yeah. So I have learned that construction is not easy. It can easily weigh you down. You can easily get depressed when you don't have cash. When you have it, you're always so excited and you just want to finish or even do everything at the same time. But one thing that it has also taught us is to just take things slow, a step at a time. Focus on one thing. When you're done with it, you can move on to the next one. Sure. I think that's it. Sometimes you feel like the foodies are so slow, they're not doing what you want, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's just that excitement that you want to see progress every hour, but you can't really see it when you're just there at the site. So sometimes you also give them some space to work. Yeah, and I think I've said a lot.
I've said a lot. Actually, I was disappointed to just come. It is so easily to get married to construction. Ask me how. Or what do I mean? when you start building something, you just want each and every coin you get. You're just thinking about the construction. It's like the world stops. You stop thinking about other things which are important in your life, and you just every time you just keep thinking about,
what can I do next?
What can I do? How can I progress? How can I change this the way this house looks to look better? So it is so easily to get married. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy to get married to construction because your mind just gets fixed into the entire building process. Sometimes you might also forget that you have a family.
Aki, he used to forget. But I didn't like that time also. Okay, there was a point I was the one. Okay, our firstborn had already joined school, right? So even as much as I wanted to be there, I couldn't. So I could only be there maybe during the holidays, and when it's not the holiday, we come back. So I have to be here because school has to continue and he has to be there. So sometimes he just goes for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. And this is a person that you're used to see every day. Sometimes you feel like the children have just overwhelmed you. And sometimes I also used to work. So sometimes getting that balance, taking care of the little one, and also taking care of the one who is going to school, it used to be a lot and it used to drain me a lot. So that is one of the things that people should actually really look into because it's not easy.
It was not easy also on my side because I was used to seeing you guys every
You were
day.
enjoying.
Of course, I was enjoying seeing the progress of our house,
Yes.
but I was also missing you guys.
Even the children used to ask, especially the first one, Mommy, where is Daddy? When is he coming? Where has he gone? Honey, what is he doing? And sometimes, for kids, you have to break down the explanation. Like, you have to tell them, no, he has just gone to the shop, he's coming back. And now she used to ask, Honey, where is this shop that he goes to? Or did he come? When she wakes up with the money, maybe when we have to prepare to go to school, she used to ask, did Daddy come at night?
Or they may ask a question, you answer them. Then after 5 minutes,
they ask the same question again. Yeah. So, and maybe sometimes when we used to do video calls, they also wanted to go to Shags just because you're in Shags. Yeah. So.
But at the end of the day, I can say that it was a win because I was at home doing the construction and you are back here taking care of the family. At the end of the day, we
achieved something both ways.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next point. I think I've learned the power of working together. Not necessarily being in the same place, but ensuring that wherever you are, things are moving. Wherever I am, things are moving. And when we are always or also in agreement, it makes things easier for us. Like if you have a project and both of us are in agreement with it, you find that the project moves swiftly, as opposed to when maybe we are in disagreement. Yeah, so there's power in working together.
So you enjoy working with me? That's good.
That's all I can say. I don't know if you have anything to add, or we can close the video here.
Yeah, we can close the video here. Then let's meet on the next video where we'll be talking about how much we spent on doing the foundation of our house.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. That sounds exciting.
That is where the juice is. So guys, it has been nice having you around.
Yes, as usual.
Thank you for watching till the end. And let's meet on the next video.
Bye bye.